You got the touch. You've got the power to watch today's Nerdist News. Could the Transformers movies finally be transforming into the Hasbro Cinematic Universe? With director Michael Bay's fifth and supposedly final Transformers film only a few months away, the future of everyone's favorite disguise-donning robots has been more up in the air than Optimus's ice-coated corpse. Oh, what will those poor little Autobots do without their dear Papa Bay, the man who has been helming their big-screen adventures for an entire decade now? Well, luckily it seems that we may never actually have to find out, like, literally never. Because in a recent interview with MTV.com, Bay revealed that he and his Transformers writers' room have hashed out not one, not two, but 14 friggin' story ideas for potential sequels. 14 people! Just to be clear, that means there are more Transformers movies currently in development than there are Star Wars movies that ever have existed. And yes, I am talking about those dumb made-for-TV Ewok movies and adding them in my count. Anyway, the point is 14 is a lot of movies, which means even if Bay won't be directing any of them going forward, his influence will still be felt on the franchise for years to come, and heck, who's to say for sure he won't direct any of them? Bay has been making threats to step away from the franchise since the third one came out way back in 2011, threats he's always backed down on as soon as a new movie was in the works, and lo and behold, in the same MTV interview when Bay is asked point blank if he would really be giving up director duties, he skirts that question pretty hard.
Is this the last one?
I mean,
Sounds like you're not having second thoughts. What's going on?
I'm having fun. I'm stuck in the editing hole. You're talking to me in the editing hole.
At the end of the day, I guess the Autobots really are the Ennis Del Mar to Michael Bay's Jack Twist. He just doesn't know how to quit them. But what will Bay's extended stay on Brokeback Cybertron mean for the future of the franchise? Well, we may have gotten a small glimpse of the Transformers' future from a new video that just went up on michaelbay.com, or more specifically, we got a small glimpse of their past. That's because the video, titled The Secret History of the Transformers, shows a series of split-second shots featuring the Transformers behind the battle lines of almost every major military battle in history. We see bots and humans fighting side by side in World War I, World War II, even a samurai Transformer posing for a pic with his buds in a medieval Japanese army. So it seems pretty likely that most of the Transformers movies moving forward will be prequels, delving deeper and deeper into this secret history. Now, while talking to MTV, Bay even confirmed that the Bumblebee movie, the only Transformers spin-off that is for sure happening at the moment, will be a backstory as well, chronicling the little yellow bot's life before meeting up with the rest of the Transformers on Earth at the start of the first movie. But the big question we now have is, where does all this leave the Transformers 80s boys' toys brethren, G.I. Joe? We've been hearing for some time now that Hasbro has been wanting to blow out all their major toy lines into a big old cinematic universe because it's 2017, and that's just what you do in 2017. But the fact that Transformers will be headed to the past kind of conflicts with the latest news that we've gotten on any upcoming G.I. Joe films. In a recent interview with the Los Angeles Times, Hasbro studio head Stephen Davis said the company was looking to take a more contemporary approach with the Joe franchise. Now, of course, contemporary approach doesn't necessarily mean modern time setting, but in this case, it probably does. Couple that with the fact that director DJ Caruso, the man who was supposed to direct G.I. Joe 3 until it got canceled in favor of a reboot, said his original script for the project did end with the two toy worlds colliding, but now he thinks that won't happen until, quote, Mr. Bay is done with the Transformers. So basically, it seems like any potential Hasbro cinematic universe rests entirely in the hands of Michael Bay. I mean, that's f***ing saying something. Obviously, a successful cinematic universe could be a big win for the company, but not big enough to justify losing Bay, one of the few consistently bankable directors left in the industry. And until he decides he wants to share his Transformers toys with the other kids, or he just gets bored with them, the Hasbro cinematic universe will have to wait. But what do you guys think? Could you imagine a Bayless Transformers universe, or would you rather see the Joes and the Autobots finally team up on the big screen? Let's discuss. Are you a big Kung Fu movie fan? Well, if you are, you'll want to tune into Alpha tonight at 7:30 p.m. PST, where our own Dan Casey and Kyle Anderson are hosting the screening Come Drink With Me. Sign up for a free 30-day trial over at projectalpha.com.